Hello, ladies and gentlemen, others. Welcome back to the Nipa TV show. I'm your host, Nipa TV. That's me, and we're going to be commentating some more StarCraft Brood War. And it's going to be two random players that I have no idea. You know, they could be pro. I'm not sure. I'm just lost in this game. But hey, I'm enjoying the ride, so whatever. So the map is Gladiator, so it's not Fighting Spirit like we normally are accustomed to. And it's between eOnzErG and TerrOr. You know what? I have seen eOnzErG before. Huh. Well, there you go. So, eOnzErG as the red at the top. And then we got TerrOr as the brown? Tan? Sure. Yeah. Tannin. Anyways, that was bad. Okay. So, TVZ. So, what do we usually see in TVZ? In my expert opinion, on my StarCraft MD sort of thing. No, usually I see, you know, standard bio ball, vultures to harass, stuff like that. And Zerg usually just goes Zerglings, Mulus, and then Hydras and Lurkers. But obviously that could change depending on what they choose, right? So we'll see. That's normally what I see though, based on my observations. And TerrOr is walling off with that supply depot first, so pretty confident in his ability to do that. Again, you have to be very precise in Brood War. In StarCraft 2, you would have put this barracks right next to that, but next to the supply depot, but you have to be precise in Brood War or else the wall-off will not be complete, so you gotta be careful. And let's see if TerrOr has those skills, or we'll see if they are terrible. Okay, so SCV is moving at, and I don't know, some Brood War scouting with the initial SCVs are more common. That's just to get basic scouting information. I guess it does make sense because we do have basically true fog of war. I'm not sure if that's the correct terminology, but it's my terminology, so yeah, no, it's true fog of war, meaning the blackout on the minimap, so yeah. SV is going to get lucky and sees where his opponent is right off the bat, just like that. And it looks like eOnzErG did go. I think he went hatch first, if I'm not mistaken. I was too distracted. I was distracting myself, isn't that sad? Spawning pool is done, and we have gas rolling, so we'll probably see that metabolic boost at some point. Marine is being produced at this time. I wouldn't be surprised if there would be a bunker there as well. We actually have a factory before command center or anything, which is interesting. So Marine is out. We'll see that Overlord. They'll probably get taken out, so we shall see what's up. We got some Zerglings trying to take care of the SCV scout pest. And like, yes, get out of our base. The brood mama doesn't want. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You're just juking us, you crazy son of a you know, something not appropriate, I'm sure. Lair is actually being evolved at this time, so not speed for the Zerglings, but in fact the Lair. So will we see fast mutas? I'm banking on that. That would be cool to see. Command center is being constructed at this time from TerrOr. We can get that so he could be economically even with his opponent. Of course, eOnzErG already does have his base down, and he actually is getting a sunken colony. But economically, eOnzErG is right where he wants to be. If the rules of StarCraft 2 apply in Brood War, I'm sure they do, where Zerg... It's not really a rule, but it's kind of like a guideline where... Oh, that SCV dice. It's kind of like a guideline where, you know, be one base ahead of your opponent. Unless it's Zerg, then you would be... unless it's ZvT, then it would be, you know, even. Or maybe that applies there too. Be one. I don't know. Maybe just being one base ahead of someone in general is always kind of good to have. Good being subjective. Anyways, so we got a nice complete wall off here. I wonder if the Marine, if anything, can get through. I suppose the only thing that TerrOr could do is lift up his barracks. The Marines that. Am I just hearing things? Yep, I think it's my schizophrenia kicking in again. Great. All right, Spire is being mutated at this time at the natural, so we will see those Mutalists, and we'll see how much gas. We actually have almost 500 gas, so I think the pricing's still the same, 100 gas for Mutalists in this game. So he could get like 5. That is, well, if his minerals match it, of course. Because I think it's 100. I could be totally wrong about that. That's okay. Yep, so barracks is being lifted up in order to allow that vulture to come through. And I think these vultures have the spider mines researched already. Yep, 5 is out. 5 mutalisks are coming out. Vulture is moving up, but the sunken colony is going to make short work of that sort of harassment. Oh, unless he could go around here. He certainly could if he just suicides this vulture in. Overlords are moving to the right side. Completely random note. I thought they were drones trying to make a base. A third base, that is. Got some missile turrets down, so looks like Terra is expecting these mutalisks to come out. The mutalisks are indeed out at this time. We got a 6th one on the way. Very nice. Where's that vulture? Right here. Ooh, those mutalisks are on a bloodlust. They're gonna take out that vulture. It's like, I have seen too many vultures and spider mines. Take out my base. We don't want anything to do with you. Get out of here. Peace. Alright, that vulture did nothing. Very good. We have Marines in the bunker. And we actually have a Goliath out. That will help quite significantly versus those mutalisks. And actually two are in position for these mutalisks. And they do immediately focus them down, so some excellent predictions here. Of course, he did see that vulture coming out. We got 4 Goliaths in general. I think he did take out one. Nope. He just went around. But Terran is going to go mech. Terra's going to go mech. So that is cool. Mech is pretty strong. Got a Hydrogen coming out as well for eOnzErG. So probably gonna get those lurkers at some point. Mutalisks not really doing too much damage, but you have to consider the fact that he did force his opponent to get those missile turrets. That is if he was expecting it. But in terms of harass, no. Mutalisks haven't really done anything, but they did force. He did force his opponent to act a certain way versus them to react a certain way, which could give eOnzErG some kind of advantage to do more stuff. Yeah, anyways, 3rd base going down. Right now. There we go, sick. Cool. Alright, let's see. We got some Evo chambers somewhere here. Yeah, Carapace. Yep, Carapace is the way to go in Brood War from what I've seen. Can't go wrong with some extra armor. Why would you get damage when you already have strength in numbers? Maybe, I don't know. That's my best prediction. This map looks really cool. It looks like there's a bunch of pie slices that just submerged away like tectonic plates. Except, you know, they're not rubbing up against each other. So anyways, we got a lot of Goliaths, my goodness. And oh yeah, Goliaths actually do have a ground attack. That is right. That's pretty cool. 12 damage, not bad. Goliaths are pretty cool, man. I don't know if you guys ever played Mech Assault, but that's what I always think of when I see Goliaths, because, you know, they are mechs, and they do go on the assault. So that makes sense, logically, very concretely, concordantly, vis-a-vis. Yes, I did steal that from the MTV Matrix parody. What does this have to do with Darka? I don't know, man. Nothing's happening, okay? So I'm waiting. And I'm trying to fill the time by saying stuff that isn't relevant, just like real life, okay? So, alright, Hydralisks are gonna see an SCV is moving out, and SCV is immediately gonna be like, holy crap, this is a dangerous neighborhood. Oh, honey, we're getting out of here. Getting this place a bad review on Yelp. Oh, man! Goliaths are moving in versus the Hydralisks. Let's see how they do. They are getting, Goliaths are focus firing the Hydralisks, but at the same time, Hydralisks are focusing down the Goliaths as well. Hydralisk count is going down, not before taking out I'd say about half the Goliaths, but still looking good. And the freaking Goliaths are taking out the mutalisks. Mutalisks are trying to use their glaive worm and their glaive worm, what is it, bounce. But, oh, wow. Wow, mutalisks are good. Oh my goodness. Mutalisks are really good in this game. Like, if that was StarCraft 2, they just went, just done. They're dead. That'd be it. But, these mutalisks are on steroids, obviously, and they could just pack a punch, you know. Pack a punch, take a hit. Yeah, take a hit, absolutely. Their base is getting saturated for eOnzErG, which is cool. And we, those mutalisks, the strong mutalisks are still alive, so we'll see what they do. They are certainly providing presence on the map. These Hydralisks are sort of chilling. Just waiting to see what's going to happen next. We have a starport being constructed. Did he already have a starport? No, he does not. And it might actually get focused down by these mutalisks if they do go in. They are heading in that direction, sort of. And, wow, that is a lot of Goliaths. Those are a lot of Goliaths. My goodness. And only 2 remain of the Mutalisk swarm. Quotes on swarm because it's down to 2 right now. And yeah, we're just sort of chilling at this point. We got siege tanks coming out, and we got thrusters for the faster vulture movement. And a vulture is being produced at this time. We have a total of 4 and a 5th one coming out as well. And that barracks is going to be perpetually floating from now on, because who needs a barracks when you're going mech, right? Yeah. Cool. Hydralisk count is getting quite large, actually. We actually do see a science facility, so we will see those irradiates, which are irradiation, something. Yeah. Those are good versus Zerg. Got a command center floating about, and a 3rd base has been secured like that. Thought I was gonna snap my fingers. I tricked you. Sorry. Not sorry. Alright. Carapace is almost done. Or is that... Wait a second. That's not Carapace. That's missile attacks. Oh my goodness. He's going damage. What in tarnation? Where's that second Evo chamber? Oh, it's in the main base. I'm sure I've looked at that before, but I never noticed. But anyways. Maybe I noticed subconsciously. You never know. My brain does things. Not consciously. I just are moving to the right side of the map, and these vultures are getting caught out, but those spider mines are being planted. I think they did some damage. We'll see what these vultures end up doing. I think they're trying to catch any outlier bases, and also securing their pathway with these spider mines as well. Overlord does see them. These Hydralisks are going to try to catch them out, but that is going to leave eOnzErG kind of exposed, so he's not going to overly commit against those vultures, because he has a feeling. Oh my gosh, the minefield, man. Like that scene in Terminator Salvation. Oddly specific, I know, but I don't know. I just thought of minefields, and that was the first thing that came to mind. Yeah. Siege tanks in siege mode. That's pretty cool. And we also have just one Mutalisk. Where's his brother? Brother Mutalisk, where are you? I must find you. Wow. I think he died. Oh, that's sad. That's the loneliest Mutalisk I've ever seen. He must be really tired just flying there. Alone. In the cosmos. Anyways, 4th command center is going over to this base over here. And that will further improve TerrOr's economic economy. Economic economy, yes. This is a word. It's a couple of words, anyways. Vultures did actually manage to make it into the 3rd base of eOnzErG. I'm not sure if they did damage. Some of the drones are being... Either these are transferred or these are drones that had to be pulled out. Yeah. Anyways. We got a vulture moving on over here. And he's dangerously low. He's got 6 hit points, man. I would love to see an SCV just come all the way from the main base. Oh no! We got another dead one. But be fun to see an SCV all the way from the main base. Oh, what the heck? He's at 72 HP now? Where's the other one? Here it is. 6 HP. Vultures are in weird spots. They must be just recon bikes. Makes sense. There you go. Something on your mind! So vultures are moving over here to the 3rd base here. Let's see how much damage they can do. And oh wow, that is a lot of damage coming down. But at the same time, we have a counterattack coming from eOnzErG. But these spider mines are a thing, but he is focusing them down, which is pretty cool. Vultures are still doing damage, and these drones are getting focused. These spider mines are, I think they made some decent connections. Siege tanks are being placed, and they are going to thwart that Hydralisk offensive. eOnzErG also has an army group at the top side here. So he certainly could attack at 2 different angles if he wanted to. But probably not smart because TerrOr is really dug in. For sure. Vultures are moving in, trying to do as much damage, taking off that poor lonely Zergling. And more Hydralisks are being produced at this time. Do we still have that 6 HP Vulture? Yeah, he's just chilling. And we got a nice block from the Hydralisk, but they do get completely focused down. And the third base is under siege again. I bet eOnzErG is seething at this point because I would be throwing my monitor across the room at this point. But maybe he can handle, you know, anger in an actual mature way. But anyways, Hydralisks are being moved over to try to defend against these vultures. They do have the high ground. Anakin. Spider mines are being placed down, but they are getting focused. Ooh, one connection. These Hydralisks are still pretty healthy, and the Hydralisks are still focusing them down. Got a little mini minefield here as well. And both players seem like they're holding down the line for sure. That is a pretty substantial amount of damage on eOnzErG for sure. I don't even see a fourth base at all for eOnzErG. I would definitely recommend that at this time because his opponent has 4 bases. So, following that Zerg 1 base ahead logic, he should have 5 at this time. He should have, but he doesn't. But, yeah, that's okay. He's still in this. And TerrOr's just, he's being relentless with these spider mines, man. Hydralisks are attacking them, and got a nice little divide here. Hydralisks are trying to do a final offensive on Army Group South, and eOnzErG just kind of calls it quits at that point. He's like, oh man, you got more bases, you got more units, you got more. I think he's got more upgrades, actually. Nope, actually, eOnzErG kind of beats him in that regard. But no, the damage here was pretty substantial. The minefields and the map control was just too dang good. It was too damn high. And yeah, so anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next episode of ZvT. Peace.